and welcome to the Happy Goddess. That's right, the Happy Goddess. Who are you? Now, there has been a situation. I think it happened in September with a young man named Noah Presgrove, who has been unalived in a very strange way. And, his family is going through a lot emotionally, because his friends that were around him are not saying anything. So we're going to get into that story. We're going to get into some cards. We're going to get into the pendulum. We're going to get into some oracle because welcome to the conspiracy readings. That's right. I do some conspiracy readings on very high profile cases, and I see what my cards tell me, what the pendulum tell me, what the oracle card, and what visions tell me. For a very long time, me and the dead have been friends, and they love to come by and talk. Not always, okay? Not always, but sometimes. And this situation stood out to me. So, a trooper found Noah Presgrove's body on September 4th, 2023. A medical examiner summary report says 19-year-old Noah Presgrove died of multiple blunt force injuries. But the death of the Oklahoma teen, who was found by a highway patrol trooper on the side of the highway wearing only his shoes on Labor Day 2023, remains shrouded in mystery. In a one-page summary report, the doctor checked the box for unknown for Noah's manner of passing. Noah's brother believes foul play was involved. He was in the fetal position and his body was covered up. You can see blood seeping through the covering. As I'm looking at it, it just seems weird. The placement of the body, the tooth, the shorts, it doesn't look like a hit and run. After graduating high school, Noah planned to join the military. But after a party that lasted for days, the teenager went missing over Labor Day holiday. Ah, the medical examiner still does not know when or for what reason Noah was injured. Noah's body was found by an Oklahoma patrol trooper at 6:18 a.m. The medical examiner viewed his body the following day, per the summary report, and finalized the case Monday, April 29th. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm like, don't when they do like investigations, don't they go out there and like they corner off that whole entire area and stuff like that? Don't they do all of that? And then they try to find the blood and, like, was he planted there? This, that, and the other, something. Doesn't it just seem like really weird, this whole story? But let's get into it. We're going to get into it right now, okay? Okay, so the first card that came up is the Knight of Cups. Okay, this is his personality. He's very charming, artistic. He's a mediator type. He's caring. He has, very handsome. So he's always has the ladies' attention. Okay, he is very, big changes is coming into his life. Big changes are definitely coming up in his life. Honest, rebellious, impulsive, a little bit impulsive in stuff that he does sometimes, and a perfectionist. Okay, so this is the energy coming back, but then there's a setbacks, impatientness, a lack of growth, unfinished work. teamwork, alliance. So there definitely was some teamwork and alliance going on there. Okay. Guarded challenge of all cards that come up. Do you see this card? Look. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me show you a picture of Noah. I want to show you a picture of Noah because if you see the picture on this card and you see Noah, you would say, hmm, look at Noah. Where was his injury at? His head. His injury was on his head. So was he this, the question that I asked, was you murdered? And every card was a yes. Destruction, confusion, hostility, arguments. This is what happened to him. Okay? These two cards are very telling. This is talking about his personality, his personality. This is talking about people around him. Okay. This is a man who was going places, a young man that was definitely going places. When you describe Noah, you describe him as a very charming, artistic, mediator type, try to get along with people, caring, always has the ladies' attention. Like this is his personality. This is who he is. This is his personality right here. Okay. He had big changes coming up in his life. He's very honest. He has some a little bit rebellious about him, impulsive, but he's a good guy. Good kid. Good kid. Okay. Very good kid. But when you reverse that card, what do you have around you? What does he have around him? He has some dangerous people around him and he doesn't know it. He doesn't even realize. When you swing that card the opposite, you don't realize that you have some bullies around you, dangerous people, rude, unfocused type of people, energy around you. People that who may not be moving ahead in their life like Noah is. Because they're facing setbacks, lack of growth, mhm, impatience. Yeah, there definitely was some teamwork involved that resulted. There was definitely some teamwork involved, an alliance involved in causing this man's, gosh, this man's injuries. The destruction card comes up. Arguments. So there definitely was some arguments and conflict, hostility directed towards this young man at this party. So let's get into this, okay? We're going to get into this. Let's get into this right here. Card number one, groupies, women. What is the source of the problem? Girls. This was an issue about girls. It has to be about one particular girl in particular. But this definitely involve women, groupies, women, girls, young girls, you know, either, they were trying to, like, of course, Noah, is a very handsome young man. And of course, a lot of girls are attracted to him. And some guys might be a little jealous and a little hostile on that fact. He's very tall. This man is tall. He is 6 foot already out of high school and 6 foot. So girls are attracted to him and his personality. Definitely. Definitely attracted. Um, when you have alcohol involved and young men with testosterone and machismo and all that kind of energy, they will try to impress girls, and sometimes it could have disastrous results. So the first thing that's up, there's some girls involved. Okay, it might be one or it might be but this is telling me multiple women, multiple girls are involved in this. So there's multiple girls that know about what happened to Noah, exactly what happened. So there's a few girls involved that know what happened. First on deck. Okay. Second card, shine. The shine card comes up. So your light irritates their demons. So somebody was really irritated, and it's like they were irritated. There's a couple people that were at this party that showed up at the party. It might have not been the same day, first day, second day. I'm gonna look into, like, when did these people show up to the party. So I'm gonna leave this card right here. I'm gonna leave the card here. When did these people show up to the party? Always partying. So they were always partying. These cards are flipping accurate. They were always partying. And it seems like that from what I gathered, this was a 4-day flipping party. As you can see, the libations, the liquor is flowing in this card right here. The liquor is flowing. So, liquor flowing. Next. Somebody, one of these females in this group, mhm, is coming up as a toxic energy. One of them has toxic energy. So we can put that right there. Who was somebody involved in this situation was very toxic, unhealthy. I don't know if this was like a tug of war kind of situation, but it comes up that these people that Noah was around were not his friends. Let me tell you, if these people really were his friends, they're his parents, Noah's parents and his family, his brother, all of them would know exactly what the heck would happen to Noah. And it wouldn't be one person coming to them and they telling them a story, and then next the same person come back and tell a different story. This is saying, look at this. Karmatic friends can't fully trust them. So, parents, Noah's parents do not fully trust them because they're not being honest. Because look at this, they've made a pact, okay? These so called friends of Noah have made a pact. You see those hands? Look at this. Look, I want you to clearly see the hands. They made a pact. So that pact means they're not going to reveal exactly what happened without pressure being put on them. Pressure busts pipes. And if pressure is not placed on these people hard, they're not going to bust because there's a pact in place. Can't fully trust them. So it's telling you this is multiple people involved, parents. Multiple people are involved. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition, jealousy again. Of course, somebody is jealous of Noah. Once again, this young man is 6 foot, what is it, 6'3" or something like that. Former athlete, going off the military soon. Very good looking kid, you know, Yes. Okay. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So you're going to have to play a game with these kids to get some information out of them. Okay. So once again, You have two cards that show that these people weren't his friends that he was around. He thought they were his friends, but they're not. And this has been happening a lot lately of people being around people that they think are their so-called flipping friends, and they are not your friends. What I'm going to be offering on my not mine, it's not mine, but what I will be contributing to the Happy Goddess Etsy shop is safe travel, you know, safe travel and also protection, um, kind of like jars, but they're not going to be jars. They're going to be sealed things that your kids can carry with you because with all this mash, pow 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 going on, all these, fake friends and fake situations. Y'all kids, people who have kids, put your child's hair inside of this, the jar, put your kids' hair in the jar along with the crystals to protect them and everything, and have them put that on their keychain or put that in their bag and take it with them all the time. Protect your kids. I know some of y'all might not be into it, but real talk, protect your kids at any way that you can, spiritually, with prayer, with magic, with teaching them to be careful and look out for the first signs of a bad situation about to go down. Call me, call 911 if you scared. Do anything that you possibly can do because these mother flipping kids have made a gosh damn pact to not talk. And you know what? Crystals, crystals and stones and stuff like that, those things are meant to keep you away from people that you need to keep away from. Okay, this is ridiculous. These people made a damn pact. Can't fully trust them. Secret competition. Keep your friends close. This is telling you that the people he was around was not his friends. Next card that's coming up, fake smiles, because these people were smiling in his face. They smiling in the parents' face. They smiling all, they're fake smiling, fake, not real. Next card, legal issues. So something legal is going to happen. Something there's something going to be filed, maybe a wrongful death or something is going to come about. The parents might sue the people who had the party to find out answers of what happened. But that's a possibility. Ignoring. So there's going to be a lot of ignoring. They're not going to be talking. They're not. They're going to start ignoring the parents. They're going to start ignoring people that are trying to seek answers because they made this stupid pack. They made this pack over here. What's next? Grudge holders. So some once again another female energy. Okay, which is the third card involving female energy. Look at that. You got groupies, right? So is this a bunch of women that know about what happened to Noah? You got somebody who has an unhealthy, toxic personality come up, and it proves it again because this person had a grudge. And I wonder what they said to Noah's enemies or guys that are around him that were really drunk to get them riled up to attack Noah. Next. Jesus, a lot of so fake flexing. Okay, it's a lot of fake flexing, acting fancy, showing off, boasting, grandstanding, boasting, like that kind of energy. There was a lot of that going on there at the party. And of course, when you have that, you're going to have people that hate your shine, hate what you got going on, all of that. So that's another card that comes up. We're going to put it in this pile. What's the next card? Jesus is a lot. Talking shit. So there's a lot of talking shit at this party. Once again, you have alcohol involved. Okay, you have alcohol involved. So this is what you're going to have. So you have a problem of haters, fake friends, fake smiles, ignoring, ignoring parents and people involved, trying to find out what's going on. You have a lot of fake flexing, so I'll put that in that. Okay. So when you added, what's the last card? Evidence. Somebody has evidence. Somebody has a video. Somebody took a video of what happened to Noah. One of these people have it. I'm gonna put that in this pile. So you got legal issues, screenshot. So there's something of evidence. There's evidence. These people are talking back and forth with each other. There's a screenshot. There's some video. There's some something. There's some evidence on these girls, on these girls, these guys' phones. Next is what was the partying. That was what they were doing there. The talking shit. The fake flexing was going on. Then he was surrounded by enemies, haters, bad friends, fake friends. Now parents are going to be ignored. And what was the situation? Grudge holder. Somebody held a grudge. Somebody had a toxic, unhealthy personality about them. And last, groupies. So somebody, these girls know exactly what the hell happened, and they're not speaking. There's girls and guys involved that know what happened and they're not speaking. But there is some evidence somewhere. Y'all got to get to it before it's too late. There is screenshots. There is getting evidence. So you're gonna somehow somehow some way, these parents might end up with some evidence. I hope so. I hope so. So this is what I got about the situation, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay, now let's see. This I will do off air. So, I'm going to do not on screen. Okay, so I just because the thing doesn't fit in here, so I'm just going to do it off. Was there a fight the day that Noah passed away? Was there a fight at that house where the party was? That's a yes. There was a fight. Was it a physical fight between Noah and other guys at that party? That's a yes. At that house, is there any blood from Noah at that part? No. Is there any blood evidence in that house? Is there any blood evidence? So there could be a possibility of blood evidence from Noah in that house. Did everything happen at the house? Did everything happen at the house? Did they transfer Noah's body somewhere else? So everything kind of happened at that house. And then somehow they transferred his body. Hmm. Did Noah get in a fight, a physical fight at that house? Did he then get into a car with people? No. So he got into a fight at that house. His blood is at that house. Did he get in a fight with he got in a fight. So he got in a fight with people at that house. How many people were involved in fighting Noah? Was it more than four? More than five? More than six? So he got in a fight, a major fight. And it looks like he was in a fight with up to seven. It could be up to seven people he was fighting at this party. These people are drunk. Was he fighting people that were in his clique? No. Were these people out of the clique? Yes. Were these people that were invited to the party? Yeah. Was this over a girl? So, like, did he like were these like his boys, like the Noah's enemies, or like Noah's like this girl's like person that he was like messing around with? Like he was the person was jealous that Noah was talking to his girl, kind of thing. Was it something like that? It was something like I'm not going to say exactly on that because it's a little the pendulum kind of a little wavy, but it's kind of giving me like this is over a female or females kind of thing, and you're talking to this and you're talking to her and you're talking to this one, and I don't like you talking to this one, and so the boy like like they're the guys boys, they get together and they fight Noah. Is other people fighting no is other people fighting on Noah's side? Is there people fighting on Noah's side? Were there other Was Noah fighting by himself? It's almost like Noah's fighting by himself. It's not giving me the energy that he was fighting with other people. And it's like kind of people egg this fight on. Okay, until it got really brutal and a metal bat, just like a metal bat or like a metal bat or pole or something like that, got involved and hit him in his head. That's when things took a turn. um is there blood evidence in somebody's car? There's blood evidence in somebody's car. Is Did Noah's clothes get taken because other people's blood was on his clothes? So his clothes was taken because it shows all the blood. It shows blood, and not only that, it shows it might have the person that was beating him up or the people that were beating him. That blood, their blood might be on him, on his clothes, his article of clothing, and so they took the clothing. They were in so much of a rush that they put the wrong sneaker on this man's foot by accident. It wasn't purposely done. They did it by accident. And when they realized that they had moved Noah's body and put Noah's body over in a way over there, once they moved Noah's body and they put the whatever on top of his body and stuff, they realized, oh shoot, that's not his other sneaker. But at this point, it's too late. We'll just go with that story, and that he left and he just started walking to, because his sneaker was missing and this, that, and the other. And that's one of the stories they're going to go by. Was this fight over him? Was this fight over his sneakers? Was this fight over his sneakers? Nope, it wasn't. So I'm like, I'm thinking this is pretty much it. Um, Will the parents ever fully find out what happened to Noah? I think eventually they will find out exactly what happened to Noah. Because this it's on somebody's phone or phones, and there's some evidence on phones. Um, it looked like this man got hit in the back of the head with a pipe a few times, and while he was down, it looked like he was able to protect one side of his body or something. This I don't know. It just looks I don't know. It's a lot. But this is what I've gathered from that situation. Y'all comment below and tell me what y'all think. Okay. All right now. Prayers for him, and prayers that, there is justice for Noah Presgrove. I should light a justice candle for him so he can get justice. And his parents can get justice. And his siblings can get justice for this situation. And maybe even something like a truth candle to make some of these people tell the truth of what happened. Y'all take care, and I'll see y'all soon.